Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and Dev and I are continuing Oathsworn! We're in chapter 17. We are getting closer and closer to the end. Last time we fought this gross-ass scabby ogre.
Oh yeah, the scab ogre.
Yep.
Just it was the sexy assassin, and now then the scab ogre.
Yep, yeah. Yeah, so real consistent with their enemies. But we have our witch
Pitch
now.
to ya. An ogre, but it's scabby.
Alright, yeah, you won the contest, so we have to put it in our game.
Yeah!
Get him out of here. Yeah.
You always talk about scabs. So picking his scabs.
Ew. Yeah.
We don't talk to him anymore.
Yeah. Alright, so we have our witch now. So let's see what we do with her.
Which you needed for the you have done as ordered, and now have the witch you needed for the keening. The woman, still under the effects of the ether, is lethargic and slow, with only enough strength to walk when assisted. Her face is caked in dirt. The Thracians have not treated her well, probably too afraid to get close to her. Looking at the woman, you remind yourself you are looking at a person, not a target.
Alright, we can wash off the dirt and regret having to do this horrible task. We can decide the ends justify the means, one life for many, or get her on her feet and try not to think about it.
Do we take the apathy route? The sympathetic route?
Our overall theme has been like we focus on the people.
I guess we can be...
I bet if we are nice to her, maybe she won't turn on us and massacre us.
Maybe, or she'll use that as the opportunity she needs to free herself.
That's fair. That is true. Those are the two sides of the coin. I mean, I'd go with wash off the dirt, but that's the one I'd pick.
Okay, let's give her some good old Stockholm Syndrome. Wash off that dirt!
Okay. Hey, we all gain a redraw token. Whoop.
Yes. I love redrawing.
It's my favorite thing.
It is
Gently
a good
helping
thing.
the woman to her feet, you explain that you are following the orders of the king and have no choice in the matter. With the oath comes many burdens, and this is a heavy one. Though you may not be able to free her, you can try to keep her comfortable. Dampening a cloth with water, you wash the dirt from her face and offer her some food.
Whoa, that's a little excessive. I said wash the dirt off. I mean feed this animal.
You suck her toes and make her finish. What?
Good enough Thracian politicking and lingered in the shadow of an oppressive slave system long enough for your liking. With a lengthy journey ahead, you make for the tradesmen's district to stock up on last-minute supplies.
You may start a trade with the banksmith and the apothecary. Oh, yeah.
Are we cash rich?
Probably not.
Do we have? Are we burdened with liquid assets?
Okay. There we are. We have. Let me pull up the little coin purse. Oh, yeah. We have. Lint. Like how my hand's lint. A string and a moth.
Yeah, just the old cartoon.
Yeah.
Just coughs.
40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 89.
Okay, you want to get a couple more curatives while we're here? Just to fucking do.
Yeah, because we have the thing where we buy one, we get one free. Ho!
No, we don't have the 2 for one.
No, we don't. I don't think we picked that. That is... yeah, the herbalist. So, yeah, 34.
For a couple?
Huh? Yeah.
Sure. Sounds good.
Cool. Cool, 20, 30. I'll just do 35. Grab and get some change.
I mean, we shopped last session, so I think we're secure on our needed items.
Well, yeah, she doesn't have any
But it is a
gear.
free stop, so...
Yeah, I might as well look.
Yeah.
Where are we at? So... Now... Okay, so we have two curatives. Yeah, there we are. Well, let's say we had 89, so 34, so 50, 55. Iron left. Okay. So the common item deck. All right. So let's see. In terms of gear, I mean, Sovereign Plate. That's
it's
6
kinda-
defense. Gear, Alchemical Mixture. You get to battle flow 1 card and gain a Animus.
Okay.
For
okay.
her, if she had it, it would be gaining 1 Animus.
No.
This massive Dread Maul is a red, black, or black and 2 red.
That'd be spicy for our bear boy.
It certainly would. What do I have for armor? Before damage is drawn against you. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's got the same text as the Demolisher, so it'd just be a upgraded version.
Okay.
It'd be certainly a solid replacement for him.
We have a strange token. I'm looking at gear.
Gotcha.
After damage is drawn against you, force the enemy to redraw 1 might card.
Mm-hmm.
And the Signet Ring, at the start of each encounter, gain a redraw. And gain 1 Animus.
Oh, just a start of the encounter, just a little bit,
Yeah.
a little juice.
Just a little something.
Okay,
Little something.
that's what I'm talking about. I like little somethings. I'm pro any of these things. I like
Yeah.
the Sovereign Plate because 3 of us use fucking plate mail, so it's just a commodity.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, and what do we have that we could... I mean, we have a shit ton of stuff we could just sell.
Yeah.
So we have that armored scab. That's a shield.
Oh yeah, nobody uses shields in
Yeah.
our crew, so
So that's 8. You sold for half the
gotcha.
chapter, right? That was actually more of a question.
Oh, gotcha.
More of a
that sounds
more of
accurate.
A confirmation. That's what we've been doing
Gotcha.
anyway. Because I'm pretty sure they don't.
That
do
sounds
anything
accurate,
weird.
and I believe what we have been doing.
Half the number on the back. Yep. Cool. Yeah, they don't do anything weird like Madara, where it's like, okay, so it's mundane, which means it's 5 gold, but you equip something to it, which makes it 6. It's like you just.
Here's the chart.
Yeah. All right. So you want to sell.
Now the time of year is now.
Okay, so the moon is
ratio.
in retrograde right now, so that means I actually give you a bonus.
But they just got a shipment of moles in, so prices down. So we push swords.
You know what? I think I'll keep it.
Buy low, sell high.
So
So there's infinite money glitch apparently.
17, so another 8. 6, 7, 8. Just collecting all our money. Do we have the Serendipity, which is that's a 2-handed staff that apparently I can use.
Cool.
I'll hold on just in case. Sacred Blade, I'm assuming you want to keep.
I love 2-handed blades.
Okay, Death
Blades.
Breath, Butcher Scythe, any of these. I don't think we're gonna. Companion can move too. You want to get rid of the Scythe?
Who can use the scythe?
Everyone, actually.
Everyone.
Yeah, at least everyone here.
I mean, it's badass as hell, but yeah, I guess we'll sell it. It's
a
kind
level
of
12.
out of date.
Yeah. It's been in our bag. We're just like pulling it out of our backpack.
Here's
like,
my
oh,
family
yeah.
heirloom
Yeah.
sign. Just throw this trash.
Or like that, like the cartoon skit where it's like when they're digging in their bag and they pull out something that shouldn't fit and they're like, oh, the old scythe. I got a tower bow just in case, and then we got like another bow just in case.
Well, she breaks bows.
Yeah,
she's
that's like-
expert at breaking bows.
So-
my characters die, she breaks her bow. That's the running gigs.
And then we got a guardian blade, a battle axe, and a great cleaver. Chapter 14, 10, and 11. We can just sell these if we want to buy a bunch of just stuff.
Yeah.
So that's 5. That would also be 5. So there's a 10. Maybe just hold on to the guardian blade. Okay. Good deal. So, We have 10. So we got 25. 20. We got 32 back. So almost how much we spent on curatives.
Okay. Nice.
From selling this garbage.
Hot goss.
You know, maybe we wouldn't go down as much if we ever used shields.
Well, I can't, and neither can he.
Nope, I don't think I can either. Stabs and pole arms. Alright, so we want the... Well, I mean, if we're buying a sovereign plate, then we're selling whatever is actually being held, right?
I mean, no. Because they break frequently, and 3 of us use
true.
them. So having a stockpile is a good thing.
So let's see, 17...
I could equip it. It is better than my infused iron bark, but its text is pretty cool. In certain situations.
Mine's just gives me a shield against the damage. This just gives me 2 animus, and it's 1 higher. And if I'm using my health if my health is liquid, higher defense might keep me around longer.
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay,
I'm just saying more plate is better.
Yeah, so that is 17. Yay! Because we're probably going into the Deepwood, which is going to suck, but...
That arm makes you look fat.
No, it's just the fat. Alright, so now I have 6 defense. Yay! And... Let's see.
Was there any other 2-handers that are as backup for Bear?
Like in the deck?
Yeah, in our stockpile.
Here we go. Oh yeah, I kept a few.
Okay.
Yeah, the Sacred Blade that he can't use. Death's Breath he can use.
Okay. So he's good for a bit?
Yeah.
Then I guess we don't have to buy that one then.
I was gonna say we can still buy it and then just put that so we're double backed up.
Sure. You want the Signet Ring? That seems pretty multi-purpose. It's kind of cool.
The one that lets you redraw.
Because we're all, usually gear is the first thing to go.
That's very
if
true.
We don't want to lose the other things.
Yeah, between...
I mean, I've got my Mask of Mourning, which is kind of cool, which lets me manipulate my battle flow. Place 1 card in your hand on cooldown. This triggers battle flow. If this battle flow only 1 card, I gain an Empower. So it lets me kind of manipulate my battle flow at any time.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking out of these 3, the Strange Token would just be super clutch. Just forcing an enemy to redraw would be very good. But the Alchemical Mixture for her would be nice because she only has 2 animus and being able to get 1 back.
Yeah, how can I do it? She can do some burst.
So boom, boom. So there's that.
What's it called?
Alchemical Mixture. So we have 30.
It's vodka. She's an alcoholic.
It's actually water, and the ability is that she had the power within her all along. Like the special juice.
It's really good vodka.
It's like the special juice from Space Jam.
The
Drinking,
juice,
and it was just water.
Just the special.
It was just Michael Jordan's
just sweat.
Sweet sweat. So we have 35 money left.
Okay.
36 money left.
Well, let's hold on to that. Maybe we need to buy some hookers along the way.
Maybe. Oh god. Hard to be an Oathsworn these days. So that is the current...
Like the company doesn't comp our gear costs? Jeez.
I know, this is all a business trip.
It's a multi-level marketing scheme. It's like, you want to destroy monsters, right?
Okay.
Gotta spend money to make money.
We're not making any money.
In every town I go to, it costs more.
So you're right.
With Thrace at your back, you plunge into the Deepwood once more. The scorching sun, rising over the city behind you, is blotted out by the thick forest canopy in a matter of moments, enshrouding you in a murky twilight. The sounds of cracking whips and merchants bartering soon fade away, only to be replaced by the eerie silence of the woods. With 1 hand on your blade and the other on the wire road, you march into darkness.
Into darkness.
The first few days pass with only 1 instance of note.
Draw a Deepwood event. Oh, hey! We never...
Ooh.
Okay. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. If it is event 5 through 11, 15, or 16, shuffle it back into the deck and draw another. It's 17, so none of those. The player holding this card chooses an Oathsworn, one they do not control if possible. The Blade! You see a terrifying flying insect land on your neighbor's back.
Oh, no.
Oh, whoops.
You're gonna tell me about it? You're gonna let me die?
I'm gonna... I'm going to attempt to stab the insect before it can sting you!
Preach.
Okay, the card... Okay, so I perform a survival check. Difficulty 14! No. And I get a free reroll.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, fuck.
That's not...
Yeah!
Hey.
Exactly 4. If I succeed, I skewer the insect on my knife and I gain Empower. Yay! Alright, see? Could have been worse.
Dude, don't move.
What? What's on me?
Like you just left one of your hammers. Man, I feel kind of concussed.
Yeah, it's one of those Deepwood mosquitoes.
Oh yeah, I am concussed.
That are like the size of a basketball.
Jesus.
At dawn on the 5th day of your journey, you reach the broken end of the Wire Road, not far from Refuge, the infamous village you had been held captive in just a few weeks ago. The thought of the Wandering Queen's eyes still haunts your nightmares. As you walk, you reach the end of the wire, still broken from your previous visit. Thankfully, you know the village to be west beyond the mountain range, and with the use of your Free Company's compass, you should be able to find the village and then the Wire Road once more. Removing your compass from your backpack, you check your heading. Turning to face west, you let your hand fall from the Wire Road and plunge into the tree line toward Refuge. After a short while, a high wind rises, stirring chaos in the boughs above. The air is electrified with static, and your ears pop with the shift in air pressure. What little sky you can see through the canopy is quickly darkening. A storm is brewing. As the swirling winds kick up dirt and loose branches, you check your heading once more. Then you pause. The compass is spinning.
Oh no.
So bad news, everyone. Perform a reasoning check, difficulty 6. You wanna go for it?
Reason.
You wanna go for it, baby?
Reasoning. Difficulty 6, huh?
Yes.
Oh, we get rerolls.
Yeah, 1 reroll.
One reroll. I guess I'll go 4.
Oh, actually, now that I think about it.
There it
4.
is.
Nice. You're just like, it's obviously the metal and
Oh, there's another. Well, let's see how high my reasoning goes. Look at those reasons.
You're wasting it.
There it is.
You 100% just...
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 reason.
And for the record, we actually... Oh, damn it, we didn't do survival. We get 2 redraws on spot, search, and listen checks. I'm just going to keep that out because I don't know why I keep pulling it. Anyway, yeah, you super succeed. You 100% know you're like, actually, it's the metal in the mountains that's causing the spinning of it.
Just move forward.
The secrets of a compass's mechanisms are carefully guarded by the Watchers, but though you are not privy to its inner workings, you do remember seeing a banksmith demonstrate the effect a strange metallic rock can have on them, leading the needle to point wherever the rock was positioned. A needle spinning out of control, however, is nothing you have ever seen. Whenever things cease to make sense, one is always led to the same conclusion: witchcraft. You first check to make sure it is not your prisoner creating the phenomenon, and find her still safely under the effects of the ether. There must be something else causing this. As the air begins to vibrate with energy, you realize something is very wrong.
Nah.
Fat raindrops begin to pelt you from the sky as the needle continues to spin, now more erratically. The storm rages around you in full force as the howling winds lash at cloaks. You can barely see an inch in front of your face as tree branches whip wildly through the air. In all your time in this Free Company, you have never experienced a storm as powerful as this. There seems to be an angry, oppressive force behind the weather, giving it a life of its own. In circumstances such as this, you are trained to find shelter and wait it out, but with the captive witch in your company, there is much at stake in a delay. There is also no telling if the compass will return to normal. You know the mountain range adjacent to refuge is just to the west. If you can reach it, you can either cut through or circle around to reach the village and find the wire road again. However, if you press on without knowing your bearings and head in the wrong direction, you could easily find yourself lost forever within these woods. You take your life into your hands in both staying and going. So, as you have done many times before, you decide to take action.
Ah, okay. Open mystery box Z, which I always still think it is an N. Okay, and place its contents nearby. Yep. Okay, the chapter continues using the Deepwood journey mechanic. Place 17A on the time track at the bottom. Place the first 5 starting tiles as shown in the image below to the right side of the playing area and place your free company marker as shown. You are heading west, so make sure there is table space in that direction. Okay.
Heading west.
So, try and do this as best as possible. If I knew the fuck what west was. And bam. There we are. Okay. So choose a direction to go in. Well, I'd assume west.
Going west.
The nature of the storm changes. The wind dies down, and for a moment the rain slows. You wonder if your fortunes are changing, and then it begins to rain blood.
Wind's
Your
a
vision
howling.
blurs, and the world upends. You steady yourself, trying not to throw up. The sky above you is warped and twisted by angry clouds, and the air is a red mist. You believe you're in the same spot you were a moment ago, but are now somewhere else. The same Deepwood is still there, but changed, different somehow. You have experienced hallucinations before, and this feels a lot like them. Your last shred of doubt that this storm is not malefic in nature evaporates as hot, sticky lifeblood falls from the sky and the red mist gathers, coagulating before you into something horrific.
Each Oathsworn performs a simultaneous survival check. Whichever Oathsworn has the lowest result loses 1 HP. Failure counts as 0. If 2 or more Oathsworn have the same lowest result, all Oathsworn with the lowest result loses 1 hit point.
Okay, well, that's bad.
Yep, that's pretty bad.
Okay. Guess I'll go 4.
I'm also gonna go 4 as the priest.
Getting
Okay.
priestly. Oh, baby.
2, 4, 5.
Oh, baby.
6. So,
Oh, so I got 2, 4, 6, 8.
okay, so 8, 6, and then over here,
4 for him as well.
2, 3, free reroll. 2, 4, 6.
He didn't do very good.
8.
Free reroll.
Okay, so she got an 8.
Okay, so get my crit. So 2 and 5.
Alright, so he will be the one to lose a health. Which is good, because I was like, man, I don't want 2 people to lose health, so.
You thought you were ready for anything until you see a transparent bipedal hulk 15 feet high,
Oh, God.
made from raining blood, emerge from the mist. It moves with savage strides and carves its way through to you. You raise your weapons to defend yourselves, but they have no effect. The great arms of the thing passing through them as though they were not there. As the blood fiend makes contact with your flesh, pain shreds your nerve endings and you cry out. At the same moment, a vision strikes you, boring into your mind as the bloody hand passes through your body. You try to make sense of it.
Set up a 1-minute timer.
Oh, no.
Can you set up
Sure.
Okay, hold on. All right. So, yeah. So then we have to go to the next section of the journal and decipher the image we find there. Write down your answer and then return here and press continue. If the timer runs out, you must immediately press continue. So whenever I open the journal at pages 64 and 65, we will go. So,
Sure.
all right. Hit start. If you're using a storybook, you have an answer and the timer is run out. Go to the okay. So that's what we're looking at.
Chance.
Is it like a
word maybe? Oh, okay, like an angled.
That's what I was thinking.
Upside down. Let me see.
Right?
I think we're gonna look this up. Let's see.
I think it's like revenge. Is it yeah? Because I'm thinking, I don't know why, but I think it's like R and then...
Okay, we'll go with revenge. That's our answer.
All right.
That's the best we got.
Yep.
Okay.
But look, and it's like, wow, it's not even a word. Okay. Yeah, if you wrote revenge.
Nice.
All Oathsworn gain an empowered ×3 token.
Sexy. How'd you get revenge out of that?
That's what it immediately
Like-
looked like.
Just, huh.
Like upon just taking a gander.
Yeah.
I just saw revenge. Because like I can kind of see it from here. Let me see it. Like, because there's the V.
Okay.
And then I was thinking E, like, and then the
like
N,
they cut off the top. Okay.
and
It's
then
like it's
the N, and then there's like an E there. I don't know. I'm not seeing it like 100% clear, but
interesting. Huh. Fucking good guess, man.
yep, that's what I do. Boom.
You try to sharpen your mind,
I bet it's the
knowing
fucking
there
wit
is something
somehow.
to the vision.
It's gotta be.
By
Oh,
sheer
maybe,
force of will,
yeah.
a sense of clarity crystallizes. Waves of emotion roll over you, emanating from the blood fiend. The thing despises you. One word reverberates over and over again. Revenge, revenge, revenge. You snap out of the vision and find yourself in the real world once more. Somehow your success at controlling the vision has broken you free. You're glad, knowing you would not have survived much longer in there with that thing. As the terror of the vision fades, you realize you understand something else. The creature is not gone. It is still there, just beyond the veil. You can feel it. You need to put distance between you and whatever it is. If the hallucination should come again, so will it.
Place the number 1 tracker token on the same tile you are on. Boop. This represents the Blood Fiend. Open the journal to page 62 and read the rules for the Blood Fiend. Alright. The Blood Fiend is tracking you. When you go into the other place, it will move. When you return to reality, it will stop. The Blood Fiend will move a number of tiles indicated by the story. When told to move the Blood Fiend, move it as directly as possible towards the free company marker, the number of tiles indicated using the following rules. The Blood Fiend will head either north, east, south, or west from each tile. The Blood Fiend will always move west, try and get into the direct north-south line with the free company before it moves north or south. And it can only move on placed tiles and will not move onto blocked tiles. If the Blood Fiend ever moves onto a tile occupied by the free company, one random Oathsworn loses 1 hit point. However, any Oathsworn may opt to take the place of the randomly chosen Oathsworn if they wish, losing the 1 hit point instead of the original. Okay, cool. We're being hunted.
Nice.
You realize that the gods have been killed by some primordial beings. What? Okay. And now...
Let's go.
Well, west is no longer an option.
Blocked. You've been blocked. So, it wants to get on our north-south line?
Yeah, so if we're north or south, it'll head west and try and get.
Okay, yeah.
So we head north, east, or south.
Let's do the change here. Go east.
Let's go back.
Let's turn it around. I'm kidding. Let's go north.
I'm like, okay.
Let's fucking flip it on him, man.
This place sucks. Let's head back.
Let's go north. I'm by my north.
Okay. Boop. Which will put one there and one north.
Okay.
And then back west.
Sure. Might as well.
As you march through the storm, something new happens. The trees around you begin to shudder, and your movements become sluggish as though walking through molasses. This is not an effect of the storm. This is something else. Looking at your prisoner, you see a change coming over her. She is waking up. Waves of power roll out from the witch, and you dive for the ether in your pack. Hurriedly, you give her another dose, and the effects subside. You dread to think what she would be capable of when fully awake.
Jeez.
And this entire
Why are all these, like, story witches so beefy?
I know, but
Our MC witch couldn't pull off this shit.
yeah, she's just like fire.
A little fireball, a little ice.
All right, fill in one box next to the Aether on our free company sheet. Oh yeah, I forgot I made boxes. Woo! Uh-oh. Down to 2. All right, continue. Return to journal. Okay. Okay. So, got it. So where we're currently at is actually we're on a swamp. Boop, boop. And then up top. Nice. All right.
A little shitty in here.
Keep heading west. Oh wait, instructions. Hold on. Yo, place the swamp.
The path before you turns to sludge, and you find yourself up to your knees in muck. The driving rain whips your face. You have to lean into the wind to make any headway. With visibility at only a few yards, you miss the fact the trees have given way to a fetid swamp. Looking down, you see the thick fluid churn around you. Beneath the surface, you see great tubular shapes rolling over one another. Giant leeches. You can feel them moving around your leg. You stab down into the mud, only to bring your weapon up red with blood. Soon, it will be your blood mixing with the mud if the leeches get hold of you.
Perform a round of combat against Defense 8.
Okay, some tough fucking leeches.
That is
Round of
pretty
combat.
tough.
Okay. Guys have been treating me pretty well so far. It's defense 8. I can get to 8. That's easy. My reroll
Same.
totals,
Oh my god, yeah. 3, 6, 9.
Nice.
11. Hell yeah. Just crushing those leeches with my maces.
Got him.
Oh yeah, you did.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13.
Okay, well, she fails. I'm not even gonna waste the rerolls on that.
3, 6, 8. Perfect. I'll notice.
Cool. Alright, so she's the only one that fails, which makes thematic sense. She has a bow and arrow.
Carry a knife!
Oh, I forgot you don't talk.
Hacking and slashing as
She
you
doesn't even have blood to
reach
suck.
the far side of the
She's
fetid
woods.
swamp and collapse.
She's got
onto
group
your back.
blood.
To your disgust, you find a young leech as long as your arm, gorging itself on your thigh.
You think she's
You
full of maple
wrench the
syrup?
faceless, pulsing leech from your leg
maybe.
and drive your weapon through its gaping maw.
Alright, still head west.
Yeah.
You have continued traveling uphill for some time now. At a break in the tree line to the west, the grey outline of the mountain range juts up from the earth. Following the map you found in refuge, you know the village lies on the far side of the mountain range. Now, you must decide whether to head north to skirt around the mountain range, or to head south and find a way through the mountains.
Oh, through.
I was about to say,
Fuck it,
let us go
through.
under it! Let's go through the mines of Moria. Yeah, I was thinking south as well.
Fucking south. South it up. South.
Things always get worse when you head south. How far south is it? South. Okay, west.
Yeah.
The wind dies down once more, and for a moment the rain slows. You know what this means. Blood begins to pour from the sky, and your world upends. You are in the other place once more. You steady yourself, and can feel the blood fiend begin to move toward you. It has your scent again. You need to break free from this realm, and soon. As you realize the danger you are in, visions batter your mind. You can feel your mind wrenched from your body and sent wheeling through the Deepwood toward the village of refuge. Your mind wanting to fracture at the myriad paths laid out before you. Spinning and turning in your mind, you double over in waves of nausea. You must keep control.
Set up a 2-minute timer and start it immediately when you go to the next section of the journal. Complete the maze you find in the next section by discovering the correct route to the village, starting from the right-hand edge. When you have an answer, return here and choose the village entrance that connects to the correct path. If the timer runs out, you must immediately return here to make it to the place. So, complete the maze you find in the next section by discovering the correct route to the village, starting from the right-hand edge. Alright, you ready? Start as soon as we get to the maze, which is right here. So now, all right.
So where's this village?
We start from here, so we have to make it to the village, and we have to. It's 1, 2, 3, or 4. Oh fuck!
Damn it.
Jesus Christ!
Right? Kind of fucking circle.
I got it. It's 2.
Sweet.
I hope. I'm pretty sure I got it, but a lot of that shit looped in on itself.
Yeah, I end up in like a fucking circle over here.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this way. Oh, I'm like, maybe it goes all the way around. Like, it's a really long path, and then like, so I said 2.
You cannot find the path.
Fuck.
Your mind splits and splits again, each path fracturing your consciousness.
sworn it was
The
2.
sense of individuality teeters on the brink as your sense
I
of
remember how I
being
got there.
stretches to breaking point. You're lost in the woods, lost. Time thins and echoes
Oh,
around you.
I don't know how I got to 2.
Screaming in your
Oh,
head,
wait.
you rail against the madness, and finally, with a
I don't know.
snapping
It was 4.
sensation, you
It was
coalesce.
4?
Your mind finally focuses on your destination,
I'm lying.
the village of refuge.
Damn, that's my bad.
That's okay.
Somehow I got to it, but should have like just ruined it for like next time if we ever play this and color it in. Okay, nope, it doesn't go there. If you have the purged keyword, we do not.
The village that had tried to offer you as a sacrifice appears in your mind. At first, the village seems just as you left it. The structures and eerie grass, free of the Deepwood's taint, flashes in your mind. However, you see no people. Then, the vision draws you to the village center, and you find them. Hundreds of corpses lying in a ring facing inward towards a windowless structure at the village's heart. The village is completely dead. The vision breaks, and you return to the red mist. The blood fiend is coming.
Move the blood fiend tracker 5 tiles towards the free company.
Ew.
I think it just makes it to
Yep,
us.
he does.
2, 3, 4.
Fucker.
wrought from crimson.
So the rules were a random person takes the damage.
Yeah.
I'll take the damage because I got this. I said it was 2, and it was so fucking stupid. I think that was it. Okay.
The giant fiend slashes through the Deepwood and plunges a great claw into you. Pain erupts in your heart and you scream. You can feel the thing's hatred as the blood rain ceases and the real world comes back into focus. Water runs down your face and you are free once more from the other place.
I'm thinking it was 4, because like I had gotten to a spot where I thought was a dead end, so I gave up. But then when I was tracking back from 4, I found myself to the same dead end. And I'm like, so it has to link somehow.
Yeah, I mean,
Wrong.
I don't know. Hold on, I do want to like see if I can. We'll see if it is 4. Yeah, maybe we should have tried to pick a number. So it's hard with like everyone.
Like those red bridges that really, you have to really be quick on those, and they kind of can turn you around if you're not careful.
Yep. Especially because there's like multiple paths.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not the clearest because it's like, is the bridge going under? Yeah, I have no fucking clue. Yeah. Oh. Whoops. Anyway, that's where we're at. Do we keep heading west, right?
Yeah. We're done tickling his balls.
As water streams around you,
Trying to make him
cascading
like
over
us.
rocks toward the lowlands, you desperately search for a path that will lead you through the mountain. There is no Deepwood here to block your view, but still the rain and darkness of the storm hamper visibility. Then, through a flash of lightning, you see it, the mouth of a cave. Could this be a tunnel to the far side? Sparking an amber torch, you inspect the opening. You hear no danger within and see no telltale glints of light moving in the darkness, watching you. Frozen and soaked through, you head in. Almost immediately, a silence falls over you, a welcome quiet, devoid of howling and broken only by the rhythmic sound of your footsteps. As you had hoped, the cave becomes a tunnel and continues to stretch towards the west. You may finally have found some good fortune for a change.
Come on. There's no such thing as good fortune. Hey, we all gain a +2 animus
Oh,
token.
yeah.
Going through the mountains proved beneficial.
Of energy.
Yeah, now that I think about it, like, there are a couple different ideas, like, maybe not necessarily builds for this game, but, like, if you're like starting token, if you went all in on animus or something, it's like you would just constantly be able to do stuff.
That's true.
But you'd, again, be very susceptible to luck.
Continuing by amber light, you forge on, now sure this will lead you out on the far side of the mountain. As you draw closer, however, the walls of the tunnel change. Grey rock gives way to silken threads, and you hear skittering coming from side passages. Raising your weapons, you proceed cautiously into an open space covered in webs and lit on the far side by the distant light of the cave's exit. You know what this is. It is the lair of the Wandering Queen. She is dead, thanks to you, but looking up, you see the reflections of dozens of eyes staring back. You failed to kill all her young that day, and they have been hiding here ever since. You bark to take up a defensive stance. At the same time, the spiders fall on you.
Fuck off. Round of combat against defense 9.
9. Oh boy.
Did I get doubly lucky? Probably not.
Yep. I don't know. I've been doing pretty good today. Oh yeah, I'm on it.
2, 3,
7, 8,
4,
9,
5,
10.
6,
And a reroll.
7, 8, 9. Hell yeah!
13, baby.
Look at that. I got exactly 9.
That's
That's
sexy.
my crit. Whoo! We fought you fuckers before. What? So
And Otis didn't have a good
oh,
time.
it was just diarrheaed.
6.
She's at 3 red. 9, huh?
I failed.
She's probably gonna fail too. She did not. Look at that.
Nice.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Do you get determination rules in this?
14, 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20, 21.
There it is. Oh my god.
25. 29. I'm wasting
Keep
it.
going.
29. Hold on, no, I still have my crit. 29, 32. 36. 36! She's like... the arrows! Breaking off like legs of spiders to use as arrows.
Well, it says in the lore she like grows them.
Oh, does it?
Like
oh, cool.
from her, I read that on one of her cards. I think it's on the back of her character board when I was setting up the game.
Gotcha.
So it's like she like grows them out of her fucking wrist and shit.
That's cool. See, an RPG of this would be pretty dope. Mainly just because like, if they use like the token system in an RPG, like that'd be with determination rule. Mm-hmm. Do you get determination rules for
him
checks?
since he failed?
For basic checks,
I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it's a round of combat. So is it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Let me find the determination rule. That would be in here. Oh, let's do the hardcore variant. Let's just change it up. Anyway, so what would your reaction be if you walked into like a cave and you looked up and you just saw a bunch of spider eyes just looking at you?
Just spider eyes. What would my reaction be?
Yeah, like in real life.
Just freeze.
Yeah.
I would just like,
oh,
guys.
I've seen a video. It's obviously not really related to this, but where a guy who was just like sitting down like out of a forest and a rattlesnake had like been right there and it crawled up on him, and he's like he's being filmed for probably for like a nature thing, and he's just like, I have to get this thing away, and so he was like trying to fuck with its tail so it would like turn around to get it off of him, and it's like I think I would just start peeing.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, maybe the pee will no, it's in the encounter book. Determination. You are filled with determination. Have you played Undertale?
Undertale? Yeah.
You have? Okay, cool. Cool. That game is just so good.
I know, right?
I think I've played it. Yeah, I've played it 3 times and done the pacifist route twice. It's just...
I did one where it's like I killed like a couple in the beginning.
Yeah.
So I kind of fucked up my pacifist run. So then I did it again and did a pacifist run. But I had to do something to go back to get the proper ending.
Yeah, I think
it
it saves in like your game files. So you have to like erase your game files to truly get a new pacifist route.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, but I was like, okay, now I need to do a fucking brutal route.
Yeah, the
genocide route.
Genocide route. Which, oh shit, have I done? No, I think I started the Genesis route but never finished it. I am just having the hardest time finding the determination rule. I know it's definitely in here. We'll just go with yes.
Sure. I want defense flavored.
Oh. If after redraws one of your attacks misses, you gain any one combat token of your choice to represent, becoming more determined to succeed next time. So technically, the determination rule is only showing when making an attack.
But it is a round of combat, so that would be an attack.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I did say round of combat. Sorry, I was thinking it's a combat check. I was like, oh, that's... Yeah, anyway, it's semantics
As
at that point.
eight-legged monstrosities twitch and curl up where they fell, you call for the all clear. Wiping ichor from your blades, you find an item left from some poor unfortunate. Searching the webs, you discover its owner's skeleton, his chest broken outwards from the inside.
Oh, good.
You hope you got the last of them, but you will not be going back in to find out. Gathering at the cave's exit, you pull your hoods up once more and head back into the storm.
Gain one common item from the common item deck.
Nice. So did it tell us to lose hit points if we lost? Did it give us instructions on what happens if we failed?
Oh, in the round of combat, you always lose a hit point if you fail.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was waiting for a prompt.
Yeah, it's always a hit point loss. So it says gain 1 common item. Do we just get to pick?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Cool.
Didn't say random.
It did not say random. So you want to go with one of the gears? A signet ring?
Sure.
Signet ring?
Sure.
Cool. Do
That's
you?
good.
Do you just want to put it in the pack, or do you want to put it on? Okay.
I like his rainbow route to save hit points. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, where are we heading? North, east, or north?
Well, it looks like we're going ollie north.
Okay. Ollie north. Ollie.
The scene before you is a maelstrom. Trees buckle and water runs in torrents from the mountain to the east. The area is a floodplain of water up to your waist. Every Oathsworn knows not
Can
to
you
wade
fix that?
into bodies of water like this. Anything can stalk you
What?
just below the surface, but you see no other option. Taking it slow, you manage to get across unharmed, but the water has slowed your progress.
This water is slowing our progress!
Just. I'd like to make a perception check to see if there's anything out there. You don't see anything because there's nothing to see.
There's nothing fucking there. Go ahead, roll your fucking dice. You rolled a 1. Oh, you got shit in your eye.
Yeah, you
rolled a 20. You don't see anything.
No, but I rolled a 20. There's nothing there! There's not always something. Choose a direction to go in. Oh, okay. Well, west.
Go east.
Well, let's just keep going north.
Uphill.
Hey. What are we at? 2, 4, 6, 8. Boop, boop.
What if we just go wildly off track? Maybe there's like a secret.
Yeah, because it's like, it tells us to go west, which, but it gives us options.
Right.
So, like, what if we just didn't ever go west? Well,
Then you die.
Well, whenever we left Bastion, whenever we didn't actually keep all the cards
Yeah, we
out,
kinda
'cause I was like,
fucking
I don't
lost.
fucking get it. Like, they're all the same.
So many limes.
We got completely lost, and we ended up running out of rations.
Yeah.
Here we don't have rations, which thank God. Thank God they're like, we're not gonna do that every time. All right, west.
As you trudge on through the storm,
We made it.
the
I have
howling
no
wind
idea.
suddenly ceases. You put out your hand, and thick, sticky blood begins to land on your outstretched palm. You look up at the storm clouds, but they are replaced with a swelling, chaotic vortex of energy. Your gorget rises, and your eyes blur once more. Deep shadows elongate from the trees, and the red mist permeates everything. Somewhere off in the distance, you can feel the blood fiend begin to move once more, coming right for you. If that was not enough, visions of refuge batter your mind. You drop to your knees and can feel them changing you, warping you. You look left and right and see none of your companions are experiencing this. You try to speak, but your mouth is sealed shut. Where lips once were, now only a smooth surface of flesh exists. Eyes wide with shock, you claw at what was once your mouth, but to no avail. Then you realize you cannot see. Like your mouth, your eyes have disappeared. What sorcery is this? In the
Malachi
moments
can't
this
handle his
happens,
acid.
the visions batter you. You must control the visions. You must break free.
Man, if
You're
this
just screaming on the ground.
imagine having an acid trip like this, or some type of
God, what was it?
just quit breathing, and then you're just gouging out your own eyes. So Kat and I watched Talk to Me. I don't know if you like horror movies, or if Marcy likes horror movies. at all.
It's not like usually someone has to bring them to my attention and then like watch them.
So-
But Marcy, she doesn't really enjoy so we haven't watched any in a while. Emma
Yeah.
loves horror movies.
So we watched Talk to Me, which is an A24, I think it's A24 movie that made Hereditary and Midsummer. And it's the directors are these YouTubers.
Oh, okay. So
who used
I
to-
heard about that.
Yeah,
okay.
who made like these over the top Ronald McDonald skits way
Okay.
back. I can never explain what those skits are, but if like you saw them, you'd be like, oh, I remember these. It was really, really good. I enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, it's like, because they do, like the whole thing is like they have this hand that they like will like touch and say talk to me, and it lets like demons possess them. but they treat it in a way, it's like these teenagers would constantly let demons possess them. Like, if you replace the hand with, like, drugs, it's that same type of, like, feeling. Like, hey, let's hang out and do, like, coke. And now it's like, hey, let's hang out and get possessed.
Oh, okay.
And it's really, really good. Anyway, if you are playing with a group, which I am, choose one Oathsworn to be the afflicted. They will be given 4 words that they need to sign with their hands or draw on paper for the rest of the group to identify. However, once the game starts, they may not open their eyes nor use their mouth. The words cannot be written down, and the afflicted may not write any words, letters, or numbers on paper. The afflicted may indicate when the group has successfully guessed a word by putting their thumb up. And then moving to the next word, the group has 2 minutes to successfully guess all 4 words.
Oh, God.
Members of the group that are not the afflicted must keep track of the time using a clock timer. The 2-minute timer will start when the afflicted indicates they are ready. Wow. That's something else. Okay. So... I'll do it.
You're going to do it?
Yeah, I'll be the afflicted. We said the priest. He's just having an acid trip. Okay, so... And you have the timer. So choose a... So it's... They will need to sign with their hands or draw on paper for the rest of the group to identify. However, once the game starts, they may not open their... Oh, so I have to draw on paper without looking. Or use my... They may not... their words cannot be written down, and the afflicted may not write any words, letters, or numbers on the paper. Oh, okay. I was wondering, I'm like, what the hell? Like, how the hell are you supposed to, Why did it say you can write on paper? Okay, so it's 4 words. We have 2 minutes for me to try and get you to guess the words. And then a thumbs up means you got it, thumbs down means you didn't.
Okay.
Make sure this works. It does. Like I'm writing on. I'm not even.
Like, hey, you need new ink, dude.
All right, you ready? Hold on. I think
You get to read your words first.
I think so. Okay. And go.
Lady, girl, female. Girl? Female. I don't know. Yourself, dress. Woman. Hey. Okay, that's the easy one. Stab. Cut. Pen. Draw. Knife. Sword. Sword? Cross. Draw. Scabbard. Sheath. Impale. Stab. Stab. Okay, drawing a sword. Struck. Lightning. Strike. Raindrop. Fall. Storm. Cut. Blood. Okay. Stab. Cut. Okay. Oh my god. Strike. Cross. Stab. Impale. Strikes the earth. Blood runs. Blood parts.
You're so fucking dumb!
I don't know what that symbol is! Stab, strike, cut, impale, knife, impart. Okay, I fucked it up.
Dagger!
Dagger? Oh, okay. Well, this is a small blade.
Huh? Like, you said sword, and then I was like, small.
Well, you're moving fast.
Like, I don't even know how you got, you go woman, hey, those aren't horrible drawings. You got blood. Ugh.
Time and space flow together, twisting like a snake eating its own tail. You drop into the morass of visions, the seething sea consuming you. You try to swim, but the visions crash against you. Holding on to sanity by a
We're bad
thread,
at hallucinating.
you scream at the dying light within you. Your eyes burst open, and your mouth becomes your own once more. This had afflicted you alone, and with haste you explain the visions you have seen. There was a woman at refuge, her hands raised with a dagger. Although you
Oh, a
could not
dagger!
identify her, you could see what she was doing. She was performing some kind of blood rite amongst the corpses, piling their bodies in the center of the village. She was drawing blood from them, the crimson fluid swirling around her in shifting lines. Then the storm came. Somehow she created it. It was not her purpose, but a byproduct of something else, a byproduct of her true task. You pause in your explanation and look to the tree line. You can feel the fiend is nearly upon you.
Yeah, he moves 6.
What the fuck? How do we...
Well, if we've failed every time that we've had these hallucinations, so I'm assuming he doesn't move as much. Because both of them have been like, we're trapped in the other place, so it's like, I bet you, because we took forever to break free, that's why he moves.
Gotcha.
Alright, hey! Yeah, so now he does his attack.
I guess I'll take it.
Couldn't get a dagger. Yeah, you're taking it. As the blade, it's
Yeah,
only
that's what I get.
ironic. But also, 5/5. Is he at 4? Fucking owe this.
The Crimson Hulk emerges from the shadows with a predatory rage fixed on you. As it advances, you realize it is familiar to you somehow. Something in its gait. You have no time to ponder this before an arching claw drives down through your armor, flesh and bone. Its touch scours your soul. A wrenching exsanguination threatens to tear your heart from your chest. Then everything flares white, the real world materializes, and with it the rain and wind begin anew. Just beyond the veil, the blood fiend searches for you.
Yeah, but what if he fucking didn't? Okay, so boom. Boom, and up top. So west, I guess?
Wheaties. Let's go Wheaties.
Oh, well. Okay, so there. Well, I guess south is the only way. I guess we could always go back, but...
You know you must be getting close to the village of refuge.
I
The
hope
storm
so.
is intensifying as forked lightning bursts across the sky. Then, your world goes white.
Fuck. Well. We do not have the witch Oathsworn with us. The Oathsworn with the highest defense value performs a survival check. Hey, Otis!
Otis.
What's up, my man?
Survival, huh? What's the check?
7.
7?
You get 1 free reroll.
Roll pretty damn good on 4. Okay. How's the deck looking? So Otis has been sucking at rolling pretty across the board there. Fucking not bad. 5. Fucking 2. God. Ass!
He just might die from from traveling through. What's he at? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'd have to fucking another, and I need a fucking 2. Nope.
All right. So he'll take a. Well,
Noise explodes in your ears, and you find yourself face down on the floor. Yet only when you see your armor is on fire do you realize you've been struck by lightning. Your companions rush to your side and put out the flames. Getting to your feet, Your armor is buckled in places, and
Get
your body is
fucked
burnt
the
in
story
several
around.
others. By some twist of fate, you are still alive. Perhaps your armor took the worst of it.
Oh, God.
The Oathsworn with the highest defense loses 1 hit point and gains an injury card from the injury deck. If a curative, draw another card until so you're just guaranteed.
Guaranteed injury.
Yep. If you draw the gut rot injury card, redraw until another injury is drawn. So.
Do I still get to draw the 2 and pick one? Which is our effect.
I don't think so. But, well, it does say when you gain an injury, draw 2 injury cards, pick one, and discard the other. So, yeah, I guess you are gaining an injury. But you have to take one.
Right. Oh, a curative.
Oh, well.
Hey, I'll lose some teeth.
Okay.
Lose some teeth. That just made you angry. You draw this injury, gain it in power for use in the next chapter. Then shuffle this card back into the injury deck.
Oh, there we go. And empower.
Yep. Release. That just pissed him off. God.
Well,
He's down 3 hit points. Everyone's down 1.
yeah, that's not great. But he has 8 defense, so at least there's the silver lining there.
More lightning bolts land not far off. You are near the center of it now, the eye of the storm. You begin to run.
West?
Yep.
Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Alright, then south.
As you draw near to your destination, you know the blood rain is coming once again. It pulses from the storm, and as you near its epicenter, the effects are at their strongest. Balling your hands into fists, you kneel and brace yourself. Still, as the blood rain comes, you cannot stand your ground. You feel the sensation of being flung into the other place and sprawl in the crimson mist, all air and contents of your stomach forced out of you. You do not know how much more of this you can take. A howl in the distance travels through the blood as the fiend tracks you in the dark.
No, it doesn't.
Getting to your feet, you try to focus your will on escaping this place. Then the crimson mist touches you, and visions fill your mind, blocking out all hopes of escape.
Something about this vision tells you it is important.
Scene unfolds in your mind, once again of refuge. The storm turns overhead, yet no rain falls in the village. It is the eye of the storm, free from the elemental forces beyond. Many bodies are piled in an ominous ring around the village's central structure. For the first time, the structure has an opening. Looking within, you can see a broken body laid amongst bones, ancient bones, and many of them. Kneeling at the opening of the structure, you can see a woman with long black hair chanting an invocation. Blood rises from the corpses and flows into the figure laid within. The vision repeats again. A scene unfolds in your mind, once again of refuge. The storm rages overhead, yet no rain falls in the village. It is the eye of the storm, free from the elemental forces beyond. Shadows stretch from bodies piled in an ominous ring around the village's central structure. For the first time, the structure has an opening. Looking within, you can see a body laid amongst bones, ancient bones, and many of them. Kneeling at the opening of the structure, you can see a woman chanting an invocation. Blood rises from the corpses and flows into the figure laid within. The figure begins to move. The visions are the same, but somehow different. If only you can recall how they are different.
There are 5 differences between the visions. Write them down and then continue. You may not reread the entries. Damn it.
Okay. One was inside the central structure.
That, yeah.
One of the visions was she was inside drawing blood in
Okay.
a circle of ancient bones. God. I didn't realize that he repeated.
I caught whenever it was repeating. I was like, I bet you we have to do the differences.
Mm-hmm.
but for the most part, it sounded the same.
Regardless, she's drawing blood from a circle of broken bodies. So ancient bones inside the structure.
Yeah. Oh wait, the figure didn't move the first time.
Yeah, figure didn't move the first time. But in the second one, there was an opening.
Oh yeah.
There was an opening.
It mentioned the opening.
Yeah.
Yep. Was it storming in one and not the other?
In the first one, they were in the eye of the storm.
Okay.
Was it raining in the second one?
I don't know. Okay, so we have 4. So inside the structure, the figure didn't move. Opening, first time, and then Eye of the Storm. I'm just gonna. Did it mention anything? Oh wait, Did it mention the ring? The ring of corpses around in the first one. I don't know.
Right, but in the second one, it was broken. Like there was an opening to get in.
Right. But I'm saying in the second one, it didn't mention the corpses. The ring of corpses around the structure. I don't think.
I feel like those are like combined in a way.
See, that's how I'm taking it. Like I'm taking it's like, oh, they're omitting stuff because it's redundant. But it's like I wonder if that's part of the differences. Is like what we were told the first time. Because I thought, oh, well, they're not going to mention the bodies because that's implied.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be radically different. Because I don't know if did they mention.
Well, maybe the second one was it just the ancient bones? Then and then the first one was the ring of corpses.
Yeah.
Or a ring of ancient bones and.
Yeah, I'm leaning bones or bodies.
Yeah, the bodies were piled.
Yeah, I can't remember if it said ancient bones the first time.
I didn't the first time.
So we can do bones. Just write down.
Circle of bones versus circle of bodies?
Sure, yep.
That's missing out. Yeah. Fuck. God!
Alright. The 5 differences were the storm being... Okay, the storm being said to turn in one vision and rage in the other.
Oh my god.
The mention of shadows on the bodies.
Oh my gosh.
The body with the structure no longer being broken. Within the structure no longer being broken.
I got 1.
The woman's black hair not being described.
Oh my gosh.
I was going to mention black hair, but I'm like, no, maybe it did. And the figure beginning to move.
So we got 2.
Yep. We needed to get at least 4.
Jesus.
Your vision swims as
I think
the
we're
two
losing this
scenes
one.
slide over each other in your mind. It takes some time, but eventually you realize the visions are different moments in time, echoes of what was. The body and woman are still vague, but what she'd been doing was clear. A dark rite had been performed, an abomination of blood sorcery spoken of only in the darkest corners of the Inquisition. A resurrection, a breaking of the veil that required the death of an entire village to perform. Whatever horror was born from that unholy act awaits you in refuge, and you would bet hard iron there is a connection with the blood fiend that now haunts your steps.
So we should have killed all those people in the village.
That's 2, 3, 4.
I'm not saying I'm always right, but I'm always right. This is the blade talking, of course.
Oh. Okay, well, he obviously makes it to us. He moves 7 spaces. So...
He's on the 3. What do you... Everyone else is 5?
Yeah.
Roll off?
Yeah. There you go. Oh, he got a 6.
Got a 1.
She got a 2.
Fuck.
Well, I think... Well, everyone has to roll. If we're doing random, it has to be everyone.
Well, okay. Well, he's at 3. I wasn't gonna...
I don't think we can omit people. Okay. It doesn't matter. You roll for 1 anyway.
Down 4.
Okay.
Your heart clenches at the sight of the fiend emerging once more from the red mist. Blood runs across its invisible form, leaving gruesome footprints in the wake of its advance. You know you can do nothing else, so you shout in its face as it smashes its fist down upon you.
God damn it!
Turns to pain, and the wind begins again. Gasping for air, your whole body shakes as you find yourself back in the real world. You must reach refuge.
Next, you must perform a Sudoku puzzle. Rapidly.
With only one number.
2 minutes.
You know what? I don't want to reach refuge. Well, let's go south, I guess. South.
Through the howling wind and driving
Fuck
rain, you press
off.
onwards. Tree limbs lash at your face and mud slips beneath your boots. Thunder rumbles overhead, and the only illumination is from stark jolts of white lightning that crash around
White
you.
lightning?
You're at your limit when the blood rain begins again.
Oh, good.
Something is different this time, though. As the storm continues, you are not in the other place. You find you are still in the real world. This is a bad omen. Emerging from the trees behind you, the blood fiend strides. The fiend is here,
ambush us.
in the real world. Somehow it has clawed its way into reality. There is no veil between you now. It has become more powerful, larger, as if drawing strength from the storm itself. You are exhausted, but you know you have only one option. You break formation and run.
All of our training out the window. Each Oathsworn performs a stamina check, difficulty 6. Add 1 to the result if you are a Thracian Blade, Exile, Huntress, or Ursus.
Oh, nice.
Any Oathsworn that fails loses a hit point.
Jesus fucking. So stamina, what's the check?
6. You get to add 1, and so does. So both your characters get to add 1. Mine do not.
Do we get rerolls on staminas?
Um.
I don't feel like that's one I remember being asked.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh,
God, 6 is hard to get.
6 is hard to get. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to get a 2.
God. Well, no, I get +1.
Boom! She fucking got it. Cost 2 rerolls, but.
I only get 1 fucking 2, 3, 4 reroll.
Fuck. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna take the hit.
Got it. Thank God. I just want to reroll.
Alright.
Alright. There it is.
2, 4, 5.
Got it.
+1. Nice.
Reroll. Or a critical. Yep. Got it.
Okay, so the priest is the only one who lost a hit point, so not bad.
Past tree after tree, you charge. The blood fiend hot on your heels. It shows no sign of tiring. All you have done is brought yourself time. Suddenly the tree line appears, and you burst into a familiar circle of clear ground. You have reached refuge, the eye of the storm. Turning, you see the blood fiend advance behind you. It raises a thick claw made from rolling droplets of blood and swings it towards your face. Then the blood fiend collapses as its form crosses the edge of the clearing. Whatever malefice animates this thing ceases, and thousands of droplets of blood fall to the ground, forming just another pool of blood. You blink in shock. It seems the fiend had been a product of the storm or whoever wields it. Bound under its shadow, here at the eye of the storm, it lost its grip on reality. You are not out of the woods yet. Turning back to the village, you see the sight of swirling shadows and blood whirling in a vortex around the structure in the heart of refuge, the storm's source. Drawing weapons, you stalk towards the center. Keeping clear,
Ross covered in
making
blood,
line of sight.
just exhausted and pissed off. Just like, I'm gonna fucking murder whatever's in there.
Yeah, that's appropriate.
Your back to one of the many wooden houses gathered round the village's heart. The last time you were here, an ancient spider queen tried to eat you. Now you have to deal with a bloodstorm. If you survive this, you vow to yourself to burn this place to the ground and rid the world of its taint once and for all. You begin to signal a flanking maneuver when a voice emerges from the vortex. Come, marked ones. He awaits. Whoever is responsible for the storm knows who you are. They know you are here. With the element of surprise lost, you emerge from the shadow of the building to an unholy sight. Hundreds of corpses lay in concentric circles, all facing inward. As you look on in horror, you see the blood draining from them in a red mist curling through the air to be deposited inside an abomination.
Good.
The resurrected corpse of the Scar tribe chieftain, horribly disfigured. His bloated proportions are twisted and corrupted. One of his arms has been warped into a single great claw, and bony spikes jut from his back. You realize that what you are seeing resembles the blood fiend that has been stalking you through the storm. Had it been the chieftain that hunted you? A red glow lights his eyes, and behind him you can see the shaman you battled in the Scar tribe village. Somehow she had survived the conflagration, brought the chieftain's body here, and now, using the blood of an entire village, had brought back this creature from the dead. You have no idea how it was done, but you do know why. Revenge. The sensation has permeated.
God, these guys do not give up.
With the blood fiend. The shaman had followed you, knowing you would return through refuge, and laid her trap. The storm, the other place, this abomination, all an embodiment of one unfulfilled desire to finish what was started, to see you dead. The chieftain roars, and from the corner of your eyes you see the shadows of the corpses elongate. Hands and the shapes of mouths stretch out around the shaman and the chieftain, ignoring them to seek you out. Even the shadows bend to the shaman's will. It will take fire and fury to finish this task. Sparking amber torches, you roar your own battle cry.
All right. Well, we weren't ambushed.
That's cool.
Okay.
We're
And-
just fucking brutalized.
That's some dope-ass artwork.
Oh god, look at that motherfucker. It's like a fucking metal cover.
Yeah, it is. So, whoop. Boom. Boom. Alrighty. Well, that was Chapter 17 story. It did not go well for us.
Failed almost every challenge.
Yeah, that wasn't great. But, now we're going to go and fight this thing. So, stick around for the encounter and the rest of the series. And like, comment, share, and subscribe, and everyone for whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.